Hello everyone, this is Griffin Station back here with another Jump Force video, and in this video we are going to be looking at the latest story trailer that we got at Taipei Game Show. And we got some new stuff in here, so I thought it would be great for us to go through this trailer frame by frame and see what's in it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this. So T for Teen, we already knew that from a previous trailer. So, it happened without warning. This is also my first time looking through this with English subtitles, so that's good to note. And that was Glover that was speaking there. We have the created character running through the streets of New York, and then after they come across destruction by, I assume it's Frieza, and also probably some evil created characters. Then we just hide behind this car. I assume we're going to get hit by a stray beam of some sort soon after this, as our character does get close to death before we end up getting to become a hero. The day the worlds merged. The fearsome foes from another world. So yes, this is actually showing that Frieza and the created characters are the ones that are causing this destruction at this beginning of this story. Also, I just want to point out that they are also a part of the Venoms, all the created characters that are evil. I assume what would happen is that once you're brought close to death, the Venoms were planning on taking your character and bringing them to their side as another member of the Venoms, but then after Trunks gets to you first, as we're about to see here. And also, this is probably right when your character gets gravely injured. This blast that Frieza does right here, Frieza finds you, blasts you, and then after you get injured. And after it says, we have to bring you back to life as a hero. And that's what Navigator and Trunks are here for. Oh, that's actually interesting. They're calling it the Umbras Cube, which... No, never mind. Sorry, the Cosmic Cube is what Trunks is using. The Umbras Cube is inside of you. And right here we have a bunch of different listed countries. These aren't going to be all playable stages, but it is interesting to note that all of these different places around the globe are being attacked by the Venoms. Here we have our first glimpse of Aizen and Frieza together in this area. I can't actually tell. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Mexico stage in the caves. Looks like that they're leaving, so you have a bout with them as Goku, Yusuke, and Gaara, and then Frieza and Aizen are just like, nope, we're dipping out. We have Ichigo actually in the base. We have hardly ever seen Ichigo in these trailers, which is pretty surprising. And right back here we have Yusuke, Goku, and the created character. The created character has the little red Sasuke outfit, which we'll see in a clip coming up ahead. We also have Yugi here, and Trunks. Trunks seems to be teamed up with Glover. That would make sense. He is a time travel and he travels through parallel worlds, so it really does make sense. He's also sort of this plot point in the Xenoverse games. Here we also see the created character wearing the Sasuke shirt, which I mentioned previously. So here's our first glimpse of Vegeta, and Vegeta obviously is taken over by the Venoms. He probably was defeated somehow by Kane or Galena, and then after was taken over by using the Cosmic Cube. Here we also see Asta and Zoro together. Something really interesting to note is that they are both evil as well. And so I assume a lot of this story mode is going to be coming across these heroes and taking back control over their own bodies. We have Luffy using Red Hawk against Kane. Kane just easily blocks it. And then we have Goku clashing with Frieza. Kane's calling for a storm. I assume this is actually probably at the beginning of the game when he's calling in at all the villains. So here is something pretty interesting. I can't tell if this is actually Kane's hand or somebody else's hand, but somebody is holding the Onyx book, and obviously it does not mean good news considering the dark aura surrounding the Onyx book. It's actually probably, as we're getting a glimpse now, what is causing these worlds to rift together. So it's probably a character like Kane holding the book here. And this is our first glimpse of Light actually not being a good guy in terms of being with the Jump Force. He wants the Venoms to stick around because he actually needs them for his ultimate goal, which we'll figure out what his ultimate goal is in the game, but I assume it has to probably be the Onyx book and the Cosmic Cube, as those items will give him the power to become the god of the new world, as Kane is trying to make. So you have Kane flying forward in the Hidden Leaf Village, or Konoha. He's flying at your created character, and we've seen this clip before with Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro. This is probably after Sanji is saved. Sasuke is in this world. I still don't know what this world is, if it's the training world or something else. And Sasuke's just basically warning that the worlds were going to merge soon. Yusuke cinematic shot of him firing the spirit gun. Do we see who he's firing at? Yes, he's firing at Cell. Goku's in the way, but he dodges really quickly, and Cell has to avoid pretty quickly as well. Something very interesting, Cell has red eyes here, much reminiscent to the other characters that are taken over by the Venoms. So actually he could be taken over by the Venoms and not be on their side due to his own free will. We will have to see if that's actually the case or if that's just a specific shot in this trailer. We have Sanji being cleansed of the darkness inside of him, which is a continuation shot of what we've seen in a previous trailer. We have Kane holding the Onyx book, and we have our first shot of Midoriya in the story, and it's Asta and Midoriya being surrounded by many of the Venom's created characters. We then also have, right here, we have Seiya, we have Rukia, we have Boa, we have Ichigo, all around Aizen. And Aizen basically looks like, oh crap, I'm surrounded. How am I going to get out of this one? And then Galena has a Cosmic Cube. I actually don't know if this is another Umbras Cube or if it's a Cosmic Cube. There might be a difference. We have Toguro with red eyes here as well, so it looks like that he is being controlled by the Venoms. So maybe some of these villains will actually turn against the Venoms in this story mode. We have Gaara facing off against Toguro. We also have Luffy and Naruto in the background. So it looks like Gaara will actually play a decent role in this story mode. We then have Sasuke, Vegeta, and Ichigo. This is probably one of the final stages of the game, maybe against the final boss. It looks like a final boss arena. We also have the other villains. We have Shishio, Cell, Toguro, and Frieza. They don't look like that they're being controlled in this shot, so they really just look like that they're a part of the Venoms here. And here we see that it looks like, I thought you were on our side. It looks like they're talking about Light, and Light's flipping sides. And he might not actually be flipping sides, but he's definitely not on the Jump Force side. We have some gameplay of our created character versus Kane. Something really interesting to note, there's a lot of red particle effects. That's definitely not blood. It looks like sort of reality rifting particles, sort of like what comes off of the Onyx book and the Cosmic Cube. Kane has this really intense move. I assume this is probably his triangle special ability. We'll have to see what it is in the end. We then have some Galena gameplay. It looks like that she uses her staff and also uses some, I would say ice, but it's I feel it's more than ice. It's probably more so of an iron of some sort. Or some heavy, shiny material. You have then Glenna doing this final move. I can't tell if this is actually a special move or if this is her ultimate. Then we have Jump and Reality Merge. And finally we have all of the heroes from the currently announced series showing off right here. Fight in this world. And we have Kane finishing off this trailer with what looks like his ultimate. But this, of course, could be just the cinematic from the story mode. We will have to wait and see. And the Jump Force logo. And that's all that's in this trailer. If you found anything else in this breakdown that I didn't spot, let me know in the comments section down below, because there's probably a lot I missed. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are alerted whenever I upload. You can also click on the eye icon in the top right hand corner to see some of my recent videos. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye!